Like all best things, it comes in threes. Will this be the week that Celtic get 3 transfers done over the line? Well, it's definitely the start of the transfer activity. O has left the club. There's a lot of speculation that he'll be one of many players to leave the club in the next coming weeks as Brendan Rodgers trims down the squad and brings in more quality over quantity. He wants to bring in quality over quantity. Let me just share this on the land of X. And then I'll need to delete the other ones. 2 seconds, just while I do this. Delete. And delete. It should just be that new one that comes up. Perfect. Right, we are in the house. Let me see who is all back in. Live streaming. Shut that one down. Right, Paul Beard is back in. That's it fixed. Yes, the stream health is excellent. It now says YouTube tells me that the stream strength is excellent, so we shouldn't have any more issues. Shouldn't have any more issues. Analytics, click onto that. Back in the room, he's Hazel67. So, what does it mean? The fact that O has left Celtic. Celtic did put out the shortest of statements. Hoi Jong Hyo Ho O has joined Genk on a permanent transfer. Best of luck, O. Out the door. And then it's him walking away, clapping his hands. Good luck, O. The deal was obviously done and dusted last week. He was given permission to fly out on Friday. He missed training on Friday. He was given permission to fly to Belgium on Friday. And it seems to be a good little bit of business for the club. Are they taking a hit? Well, that we don't know just that just yet. I'm sure the transfer fee will come out, and it'll be interesting to see if Celtic have made a profit on the player. Best wishes said O, says Hugh Lynch. And then there's a Celtic blogging site that said this is one of those, they call it rage a rage tweet, because they've put out his only crime was being the best striker in Scottish football, which is absolute pish. And that's only to get a reaction. It's only to get a reaction. Now announced the triple signing of Adam Ida, Peter Schmeichel, and Paulo Bernardo. That's all fine and well, getting those guys in the door. Welcome back, Basilis Donnelly. Let's jump back into the comments section, and we'll try and do about 15 minutes on this live. First, you don't succeed, Chelpel. Yep, just keep on going until it works. And your back, says Richard. Evan Sean says madness, should have been loaned out. Would have been golden with some first team at footy. No, he was first team choice at the team he came from. When we sold him, when we bought him from his club, he was sold to us as some poster boy. He was meant to be a South Korean poster boy. He was meant to be up there with their version of Jota, and he hasn't lived up to it. So I think it's good that he's gone. It hasn't worked out for him. He had plenty of chances. Oh, had plenty of chances. Think back to the start of last season. Think back to the start of last season when Kyogo wasn't firing on all cylinders, and the amount of game time that O got at the beginning of the season. If O had went on and scored 10 goals, he maybe still been at Celtic, but he didn't. He didn't take his opportunity. So Brendan Rodgers has went, he's just not going to make it. He's not going to make it as the type of Celtic striker that we need, and especially going into the Champions League. So let's get back into the comments. Oh dear, a lot better now. Says Kaz O'Brien, says take two. It was actually take three. Do not let me down, Spain, says Danny. Bye, O, says Chilpill. Stephen Bell says hail hail from the Gallagate, where it's sunny. It's boiling here again. I mean, I said it was cloudy this morning, but you were expecting that to burn off. And I've not been outside for a couple of hours because I've been catching up on some sleep. And siesta time. It's a thing here. Actually, is a thing. Right, Baz, at least we've got a goalie. And do you think that Bernardo and Ida will be signed before America? Yes. Yes, they will be signed. There is absolutely no chance are we selling there's no chance that we selling our second choice striker at the current moment when we don't have a second striker coming into the club. If we don't think that that deal is done and dusted, if Celtic didn't think that the deal was done and dusted, they wouldn't be selling. Oh, I think that they've held off. You know that Genk, he'd already agreed terms with Genk a couple of weeks ago, oh, and it was held off due to the fact that the Adam Ida deal was getting held up. So the fact that he is now being confirmed, he was given the permission to leave on Friday and said his goodbyes to everyone on Thursday, and he flew over to Belgium. I think it's imminent, absolutely imminent, that the Adam Ida deal will be announced by Celtic. And you know what Celtic are like? It's all about controlling the mainstream media. It's about controlling the narrative. So Celtic will put this one on the Sunday. It's a done deal. I think Celtic knew last week it was a done deal. It was the agreement was reached. Um, they just wanted to make sure all the paperwork was signed before they put it out there, which they have done. Now that means there could be a signing tomorrow, because if Celtic want to control the media all the way up until they fly out to America, they want to control the media as much as they can. They will drip feed signings into the Celtic fans. They'll drip feed us signings. You know what Celtic are like. But anyway, it's all good news. Oh, is left. Surely Brendan Rodgers is close to a replacement. Surely, says Hazel. Yes, I would think so. Uh, hey ho ho, off he goes. Welcome back, that's Liz, and welcome back. Alcazar's one's Wyndham. It's a smash double. Yep, no stopping that one. Um, even under Ange, O didn't take his chance. We wish him well and good luck. It then has to. It then has to. We have to ask the question. We know that Ange brought in a lot of good players, but let's face it. He brought in a lot of players that weren't too good at Celtic. Um, and maybe that's it's no use talking about it. Brendan Rodgers is here, and Brendan we trust, and Brendan is getting his own man in. I think by getting Schmeichel in, people have said, look, Celtic were name checked with 20 goalkeepers, and the Celtic manager then goes and gets a goalkeeper that was in his phone book all along. Now the player wasn't out of contract until the 1st of July. Schmeichel wasn't out of contract until the 1st of July. He was also at the Euros. And I did say, as soon as if it's a player that's at the Euros, Celtic will not announce the signing until after the Euros. It's as simple as that. O's away, it's been announced. Yep, Trots forever Celtic. Yeah, that's why I'm doing the video, because it's been announced. um, Waiting long enough. Haha, hail, hail, Catholic Rebel. Volume is low, Baz. The volume is low. It's not shown that it's low on this. Stream settings. Oops. I can hear it coming through the speaker. Turn your volume up. Turn your volume up. Viewer activity. Comments. No. Saying it's fine on here. And dismiss. No, I don't want ads. Fuck off. Anyway, let's get back to some of the comments. In my opinion, it's been a done deal for at least the last 3 weeks, said Lanky. Yep. Lanky, he agreed personal terms with Genk about 2 weeks ago. He agreed personal terms with Genk. And the only reason it's been held up is the fact that we've not got a replacement. You're not going to sell a striker when you don't think you're going to have a replacement in. Anyway, volume might good. Volume is fine, mate. I know, there's always one. Turn your phone up. The Brendan haters can hate as much as they like, but if we get 4.5 million for O, that's one piece of business. Brendan had Nathan Phillips on his phone, remember? How did that work out? Paul, Nathan Phillips was a last minute end the transfer window panic. So come on. That was an absolute panic. It was an absolute panic. You've got to admit that. You've got to admit it. I know you're going about the sound because I'm watching it on YouTube and it's fine. There's always clowns on a Sunday. Hazel says, even heard the left back being mentioned. I would be happier if we're just looking and not standing still. I think we all need to hope that the club is moving forward in some ways. But anyway, let me just check this again. Mm, they're all talking shit. Just checking one other Celtic headline that is out and about this afternoon, but I don't think it's. I don't think there's anything to it live. So I see the left back. It's- there we go. Turn up your volumes. Sounds fine. I've just checked it on YouTube. So you're all talking shite. Anyway, let's get back to the Celtic news. Obviously, Celtic did put out that statement this afternoon. Let's grab some of. Announce a goalkeeper, either Bernardo, left back, centre back, winger, and a striker, says one Celtic fan. Stole a wage, good riddance, says another Celtic fan. Best of luck, oh, says another. And one striker, one left back, no goalkeeper. Um, no goalkeeper? Goalkeeper's coming in. Summer 2023 shambles. It's 2024. Jesus. It's a shame, actually. Thought he was a bit of talent there. I thought he was raw. Adam Ida coming in and playing like he did to the final nail as it was in his coffin. Yep, I think when Adam Ida came in and outperformed what the one and only Adam Ida, what all could, he was a far better player. And hopefully, many projects will leave this summer, says another Celtic fan. That's a dig at the project players that were brought in last summer that were signed off by Ange Postecoglou that Brendan Rodgers took on the word of Ange and the backroom staff at the time. Good luck, boy. I wouldn't be surprised if you give him a good run in their team. He turns out to be a really good player. I agree with him leaving now, though, says another Celtic fan. Good night, sweet prince. What? Adam Ida when Spain announce Adam Ida when Spain win tonight and make it a fantastic day. Good luck with him in Belgium. Another 4.5 million added to the mountain of cash in the bank that the board will keep safe. That's fantastic. 2 million profit. I hear a chance of a big bag of chips just in case anyone says anything. Good luck to him. Seemed a decent character, considers himself a little hard done by. I don't get that. I don't get how people could say he was hard done by. He didn't grab his opportunity at all. He didn't grab his opportunity at all. So anyway, that's what some of the comments. 4.5 million. That's a fantastic deal if it's true. For 2 million, 2 million, Jesus profit on. Oh, the world's gone mad. And imagine if we go and sell Mikey Johnson now, and this will put Celtic fans over the edge, won't it? If we go and sell Mikey Johnson for 6 million, that'll be 10 million brought in this summer before a ball's even kicked and before a transfer's even made. And oh my god, could you imagine the phone-ins on Radio Clyde? Jesus, people going absolutely mental. 2 million profit for that donut. Lowell is swaggering about the boardroom. It is that Celt 88. I think Lowell would be swaggering about the boardroom. That's it. I'm done and dusted for this because my throat is still killing me. I've been on for 13 minutes. I said I'd stay on for 15, but I need to keep my throat for tonight. And on that note, Celtic have just sold. Oh, breaking news: heard Swansea came in and forced Genk's hand. Desmond Donnelly, Genk had agreed terms with. Oh, had agreed terms with Genk 2 weeks 2 weeks ago. The board will give their. Speaking of Mikey Johnson, Leeds are looking at him. All these clubs can come in and look at them all they want. They need to put offers on the table. And I think that if Celtic go into another season in profit from transfers, which is looking like we will, if Celtic offload 10 players, they'll bring in a lot more than the 10 million that we're spending on Adam Ida and Paulo Bernardo. And it's probably going to turn out it's going to be about 10 million that we're going to spend on the two of them. Um, we've already sold one player for 4.5 million. If we sell Mikey Johnson for another 6 million, there's 10 million straight away. You've then got Gustav Lagerbielke to get off the wage bill. That's going to be another couple of million. So it all adds up. It all adds up. Even if you take the money that we got for Gustav Lagerbielke, I don't know what Lecky were wanting to buy him for in December, But it is just another player. Before you go, Lagerbielke is going to Lecky. Lanky I just said that. Yes, Baz. Spain's going to win 3-1. Yep. And then won Adam Ida. I think that Celtic should announce Adam Ida right after Spain win tonight. And on that note,